Yo everyone, what is going on? Welcome to the video, and in today's video I am going to be doing a full day of eating low-calorie foods. So as you all know, there are a bunch of companies coming out with low-calorie alternatives to pretty much everything, some good, some not so good, but what I've done is bought a shitload of these foods, which has left me broke because they are so expensive, and I'm going to be trying them throughout the day and rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. Good video? Not really, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so my first meal of the day is going to be pancakes, which I haven't made in ages, so they are probably going to turn out really bad. Yeah, I picked up this low sugar pancake mix from the Skinny Food Company, and per 150 grams, which is the whole pack, there is only 270 calories, and that is supposedly gonna get me a 10 pancakes, but we'll see about that. All right, let's add the mix into a shaker. It says to add 400 ml of water, but I am going to add 300. I just never trust those things. They always turn out so watery. Let's give it a shake and let's start making pancakes. Good start. As you can see, this pancake looks ridiculous. All right, I am now using 2 pans to speed up the process. Very clever of me. Have 2 ready to go here. As you can see, this one is looking good. Nice little arrow shape, making pancake art. Alright, so since making pancakes is definitely not my specialty, I'm actually pretty happy with how these turned out. They don't look exactly like they do on the packet, and there actually is 10 here, so this is a bit of a false representation maybe, but I still think they look pretty good in fairness. And to volumize the meal a little bit more, I am going to add 150 grams of summer fruits mixed berries, and I'm also going to pour 20 grams of protein sludge over the top, which is literally just a chocolate brownie whey protein mixed with a little bit of water. Oh yes. All right, moment of truth. Okay, so verdict so far. Definitely better than protein pancakes. Like when you try and make protein pancakes yourself, there's just a high probability they're not gonna turn out well, but obviously not as good as normal pancakes. Like, they're good, don't get me wrong, there is a normal pancake flavor off of them, but they are a little bit blander than normal pancakes. Like, you could have a normal pancake on its own without any toppings and it would still be nice, but I think this definitely needs like the chocolate sauce and the berries. But overall, I think I am pretty happy with it. Like, 270 calories for 10 decent sized pancakes is pretty good in terms of volume. So everything considered, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. This is what the average forkful looks like before it enters my gob. Alright, nice and satisfied after that, I have to say, so that is another plus. And right now I'm gonna go do some work. I'm gonna drink a Monster, 12 out of 10. I'm going to have a shower and then I will see you at my next meal. Okay, so for lunch I'm gonna be having a protein pizza, luckily enough. And of course I have a few special ingredients. So as the base, I'm gonna be using one of these huge Uncle Jack tortilla wraps that I ordered from Body First Nutrition, which is like an online supplement shop based in Ireland. Now, they are not super low in calories, so per 70 grams, which is 1 wrap, there is 208.1 calories, which is very exact, but the main benefit is, of course, the high protein intake, so 14.7 grams, which is very, very nice. And as you can also see, there is 6.1 grams of fiber. So high protein, high fiber, should be nice and filling as a result. And as the sauce, I'm going to be using this Fake Away pizza flavor sauce that I got from the Skinny Food Company. So per 100 grams, there is 64 calories, which isn't really low in calories. Like, I could use a tomato based sauce that would be a little lower, but seeing as this looks a little bit creamier, it might end up being really nice and a calorie bargain, but there is only one way to find out. Okay, so we are gonna kick things off by frying 50 grams of mushrooms and 50 grams of onion on a pan. I'm gonna coat them with some barbecue seasoning as well, and while they are frying away, let's get to work on the other bits. So as the base, I'm gonna be using one of these Uncle Jack's high protein tortilla wraps. Absolutely massive yolks. I'm going to use 50 grams of this Fake Away pizza flavor sauce. So in 50 grams, there will only be 32 calories. I'm gonna add 150 grams of these barbecue chicken breast slices that you get from Lidl this time. Really good in terms of calories and macros, and I can already tell they're gonna be so nice. Like, there's just so much barbecue on them. I have to say, I've been going to Lidl a little more frequently lately because I'm actually moving into an apartment soon, and there's a Lidl right beside it, and they have some really good stuff. Let's add our mushrooms and onions into the mix. And as the cheese, I'm gonna be using 50 grams of this Eat Lean protein cheese. I ordered it off their website, and I have to say, including delivery, it was a bit of a rip-off. But yeah, per 50 grams, there is 84 calories and 18.5 grams of protein, which is just unreal. But yeah, let's add it to the pizza, put it in the oven so it all melts and gets nice and crispy, and then we will see how it tastes. All right, it is looking good, and just to top it off, I should have added these before it went in the oven, but I forgot. I'm gonna add 30 grams of jalapenos. Alright, so 548 calories and 75 grams of protein. Happy days. Looks pretty good. Alright, so after almost 2 slices, I think this is a really good pizza. I'm a big fan of the base. It's huge. It has 15 grams of protein. Definitely worth the calories, especially for, you know, a pizza meal like this. I think that fake away pizza sauce is really nice. It's definitely creamier and has a lot more to it than using a tomato-based pasta sauce. And I am pleasantly surprised by that cheese. So usually when it comes to kind of really low fat or protein cheese, it doesn't melt that well. But as you can see, that is not really the case here, and it's pretty much melted perfectly, and it is really nice as well. So yeah, overall I think I am going to give it a 9 out of 10. And the reason I'm docking it that 1 mark is because the ingredients, well, some of them anyway, are a little bit expensive. But that is probably my only criticism. Other than that, so good. Okay, I am just about to get back to doing some work, but first it is time for a low-calorie treat. So I'm going to be having one of these crispy triple chocolate delights from the Skinny Food Company. Only 99 calories per bar, which isn't bad. And I am also going to add some of this Barista 0-calorie luxury chocolate syrup to my decaf coffee. And this is from the Skinny Food Company as well. Alright, let's go with the coffee first. That's pretty good. I'm sure everyone has tried like 0-calorie syrup or drops in some shape or form, but yeah, this one is pretty good. The luxury chocolate one, it doesn't blow my mind. Like, it's pretty good. I'll give it, I don't know, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Let's see what this is all about. Smells and looks good. Very average, I think. Like, the top layer is nice, but the rice layer, the bottom part, which is the main part of the bar, is just too bland. It doesn't really taste like anything. Yeah, I would definitely rather spend my 99 calories on something else, like, for example, 150 grams of 0% yogurt. Could have less than 100 calories, a lot more filling, a lot nicer. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 10. Okay, it is time for some dinner, and I am going to be attempting some chicken chow mein. But instead of using normal noodles, I am going to be using these diet noodles that you get from bulk powder. So there is 200 grams in the whole pack, and as you can see, there's 0 fat, 0 sugar, a source of fiber, and only 6 calories per serving. But I'm going to be having the whole pack, which will equal 12 calories. So yeah, seeing as there is literally only 12 calories in 200 grams, they are probably the furthest thing away from noodles you could possibly get. But who knows, they still could be okay. Okay, so I'm going to start by adding 175 grams of chicken breast pieces to a pan, followed by 100 grams of sliced mushrooms. I'm going to add 300 grams of this crunchy vegetable mix to a saucepan of boiling water. And now let's get to work on the noodles. These have the weirdest texture ever. It is literally like a toy. So first we drain, and it says leave in hot water for about 1 minute. Drain again. And now let's add everything to the chicken and mushrooms. So the noodles, the veg. These noodles are just so weird, can't get over it. I am gonna add some sea salt, some pepper, some garlic, 15 ml of soy sauce, and 30 ml of oyster sauce. I actually think this looks okay. The noodles are obviously a bit weird looking, but apart from that, it's alright. The best way I can describe them is that they literally have zero taste. Like, I can taste the soy sauce, I can taste the oyster sauce, but there is no distinct taste to those noodles at all. They are pretty much 100% bland. But to be honest, I actually don't really mind that. Like, there's a decent amount of flavor in the dish as it is. It still tastes like chicken chow mein because of all the sauces and spices and everything like that. So yeah, I think when you look at it overall, yeah, it's a little bit bland, but when you think about it, you are getting 200 grams of noodles for 12 calories, and if you are on a low-calorie diet, that is going to go a long way in keeping you full. So I think the blandness is kind of worth it. So yeah, I think I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I think it would be unfair to put it on the same level as the pancakes and give it a 7. But 6.5 is fair, it does the job. Okay, so just before I bring the video to a close, it is time for a little treat feast. But I have to say that right now I am feeling nice and full. Like, each meal has left me quite satiated, which is obviously really important on a low-calorie diet. So that has been a plus today for sure. But yeah, let's try out a few of these bits. And the first thing I am going to try are these chocolate meringue bites. So per 3 pieces, there is only 74 calories. Decent size pack, which is always good to see. And they are coated in Belgian dark chocolate and chocolate crumbs. Crunchy. This is the kind of crunchy vibe that I am getting. Wow. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Really, really tasty, but maybe not the best in terms of volume. Next up are white chocolate crispies that you get from the Skinny Food Co. Everything here is from the Skinny Food Co. Let's give one a taste. Not bad, but definitely not as good as those chocolate bites. They have set the standard. So I'm gonna give these a 7 out of 10. Next up we have this chocolate snack pot. Surely this has to be good. Really good. Nice chocolate. I'm gonna give these a 7.5. Better than the white chocolate crispies, but not as good as the chocolate bites. And last but not least, we have those meringue bites again, but this time they are salted caramel flavor. And as you can see, per 3 bites, there is only 55 calories. So a little bit better calorie-wise than the chocolate version. Pretty similar appearance-wise and taste-wise. I think I'll give them a 7.5 as well. They are a little bit better in terms of calories than the chocolate ones, but the chocolate ones are hands down a lot tastier, and I think they are definitely worth those extra calories. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap the video up there, people. I hope you enjoyed it. Highlights today were probably the protein pizza. That was very, very nice. Those chocolate meringue bites were unreal as well. And yeah, nothing was really terrible, which I'm kind of surprised with. Actually, that bar that I had as a snack earlier on, the triple chocolate delight, whatever it was called, that was shit. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a big thumbs up, if you commented below and let me know, and also if you press the subscribe button if you have not done so already. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all you people who tune in on a weekly basis. Like, even the thought of people doing that to watch my videos is just surreal. But yeah, I hope you are all keeping well, and I will see you next week.